welcome back to Good Morning Tobago on Tobago Updates. Viewers, we are switching gears to something fun for the Easter weekend that's happening at the Magdalena Grand Hotel. Now, I am being joined by Mr. Zacques Morrison, and he's a social media and revenue coordinator at Magdalena Grand Resort. So a special good morning and welcome to you.
Pleasant good morning, Tobago. Pleasant good morning, Tobago Updates and Kandace. Thank you for having us again this morning.
And I see you walked with your Easter joy this morning.
That I did. So we're going to change things up a little bit today. As you know, we are set to welcome Easter weekend this coming weekend here. And initially we were scheduled to have a bonfire this weekend. Of course, due to the spill and whatnot, we had to revamp and change plans a little bit. So we went back to the drawing board. We were like, well, you know, Easter is best known as a family affair.
Yes.
So why not create an event geared towards bringing families together? And that's exactly what we did. We are hosting an Easter Family Fun Day this Sunday. Of course, there's loads of activities for the kids, games. We even have an outdoor movie experience. And we have lots of food and drinks available.
So I guess it's safe to assume that a part of the activities is an Easter egg hunt because, of course, you walked with some eggs right here.
So the Easter egg hunt is actually a little early on in the day. That one is really more for the guests. But about in the afternoon, we're going to have a lot of life-size games available for the kids. Of course, we have a bouncy castle, face painting. And just to mention the outdoor movie experience, all this is free at no charge to you guys.
Yeah.
You're right. All this is free at no charge to you guys. We just of course inviting persons to walk with their beach chair or their blanket so they can spread it out on our lawn and take any movie experience with the entire family.
All right, great. So I mean, and this is open to everybody. It's not just the guests at the hotel.
That is correct. So we're extending it, of course, to all families or visiting trainees. You know, do come on down to the hotel and enjoy. You know?
And is there a cost attached to being a part of it?
Nope, there's no cost at all. There's no cost at all. This is our way of saying thank you, you know. And just, again, come on down, have some fun with us, unwind with us. Lots of scrumptious delights you're going to see there as well. We have food trucks are going to be present. We have our own culinary team that will be presenting some offerings for you guys.
Yes, and of course we know Magdalena makes some awesome food.
That is correct.
And then what about in terms of the movie? Now you mentioned the movie. What are we going to be seeing?
So the movie is a surprise. However, we wish to categorically state that the movie starts promptly at 6 p.m. Not 6:30, not 7, 6 p.m. Because we know sometimes some people would see 6 p.m. and want to swing in at 7. No, you're going to catch your credits if that's the case. So again, please come on down with your beach chair, walk with your blanket. It's going to be a fantastic evening at Magdalena.
So what area of the property are we going to be setting up for this movie?
Good question. So we're actually on the north side of the property. Of course, once you arrive, security would guide you as to where it's parking. We have secured parking available. But it will be on the north side, closest to where the dive shop is, if those who are familiar with the property.
All right. So what are some of the other activities that are also happening for the Easter weekend? I know that you all have some deals that are being planned.
Correct.
Especially with room stays and so on.
That is correct. So for this weekend, our guests can book an oceanfront king room with buffet breakfast and double occupancy for $11.99. And that's taxes included. Steal of a deal. Outside of that, we also have our Easter brunch, also available on Sunday. So if persons are also looking for something to dine with the family, we also have that set aside from this lovely event.
All right. And then how can people, get connected and how can they be a part?
Of course. So for any inquiries, please contact us at 660-8500. You can send us an email at sales@magdalenagrand.com. You can connect with us on our social media. We'll be happy to have you.
Now, just tell me about just how have things been going at the hotel, especially with the oil spill cleanup. I know that it's still a little bit of a challenge.
It is. And I mean, thank you for giving me the chance because we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude and thanks to all the agencies from TEMA to the state agencies that have been assisting. Even currently right now, they're in the process of cleaning the rocks. We've gotten the beach cleaned up to a certain degree. Of course, right now we are dealing with the seaweed now. All right. But for the most part, we have gotten the spill handle on the shoreline, that is. It's just the rocks that we want to clean up now,
And of course, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
It is, because it's not like you can use, certain chemicals. It's the salt water, of course, But again, we're working with the state agencies and we can't thank them enough for all the assistance that they've granted to us.
And then how has your guest experience been throughout, in spite of the cleanup efforts that are going on?
So for the very most part, guests have been very understanding. You know, they acknowledge that this was an event quite beyond our control, you know. I mean, they were glad to see that there were initiatives and steps taken to mitigate or at least treat with it. Like we instated complimentary shuttles to Pigeon Point on a daily basis, which is still ongoing. And of course, you know, we did do other activities to kind of, you know, get them up, let them know that they can still experience a true Magdalena experience despite the beach not being available.
And of course, so all the activities that are happening on this Easter weekend, especially on Easter Sunday, they're not going to be affected at all by what's going on.
Not at all. Not at all. So we're actually not even on the beachfront. We're a little bit closer to what we call our lakeside view. So it's a different side you're going to see, all right, to Magdalena this Sunday.
And I mean, what's that process been like, you know, just having to, you know, change things a little bit and perhaps relocate some of the normal activities that you would do, and just give us a little insight as to how the hotel itself is managing it?
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's one thing COVID taught us was to adapt.
Yes.
And as the challenges and the hurdles come our way, we just simply adapt and we adjust and right back to the drawing board, you know? So, I mean, we roll with the punches. Then they say a smooth road never made a skilled sailor.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, you gotta have some little rough waters. But of course, I mean, are there any other activities that are happening over the Easter weekend that we should know about?
So for the Easter, that would more or less cover it. But what I would want to put forward is that on April 27th, the next Magdalena Grand event you could look forward to is our very first Sip and Paint event. All right, so more details will be forthcoming with that, but that's another event that we wish to extend to the public. And if you have any interest from now, you can contact us and we'll be glad to provide more details.
And then what about the breakfast offerings? Because we know we here in Tobago, we very much love to attend Magdalena for the breakfast. Are there any special things that are being planned for the Easter weekend? Any special menu items?
Indeed. So aside, of course, we do have our scrumptious buffet breakfast available every morning. All right, that cost is $2.30 per person, taxes included. And then just on Easter Sunday, we're going to introduce a Easter Sunday brunch, which starts from 12 p.m. and goes up until 3 p.m. So if you are looking for, you know, a nice, intimate experience with the family on the Easter before we wind down in the afternoon, you have that Easter brunch as an option.
That sounds very wonderful.
Indeed, indeed. Magdalena Grand has got you covered this Easter, that's for sure.
Certainly. And then, you know, as we're getting into the Easter and so on, you know, what's been the occupancy like at the hotel?
Our occupancy, predominantly on weekends, it will go up to about 60 to 70%. And, you know, during the week, it will just fall just below around like about 50%. Yeah.
So things have been going good there?
Oh, definitely, definitely. And of course, you know, we're starting to see our bookings come in for the July-August vacation. So we do see some of the early birds starting to book their dates from now.
Great. So a lot of exciting things are coming. So I just wanted to give you a minute to just invite people to what's been happening, what's going to be happening this weekend. Let them know where they have to be, when they have to be there, and so on.
Certainly. So good morning again, lovely viewers of Tobago. This Easter Sunday, the Magdalena Grand cordially invites you to our Easter Family Fun Day. It's a free event, so you don't have to worry about any cover charge, any cost. Come on down, bring the entire family. We have lots of activities, games for the kids. Lots of food and beverages will be available on sale. And the best part is we have a nice outdoor movie experience that awaits you. We invite you to walk with your blankets. We invite you to walk with your beach chairs and just come on down and have fun with us.
All right. And of course, you have the brunch that is also a part of it.
Indeed. We have the brunch as well that's available.
All right. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, Kandace.
Mr. Morrison. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
I look forward to seeing you, Kandace.
Certainly. All right, viewers. Well, we have a lot more coming up for you on the program. So we'll see you on the other side of this break.